government surveillance? Well, as we said, it's a surprising conversation.
I believe that Americans should be deeply skeptical of government power. You cannot trust people in power. The founders knew that. That's why they divided power among three branches to set interest against interest.
Highland Hill Farm has set forth a set of rules that would strictly limit access for studies, filming and photography on Highland properties by the federal government. These rules are intended to tighten restrictions on the federal government from using without compensation assets and resources on Highland properties. A personal permit for entry by each federal official can be obtained by applying for a limited access permit by sending a request for a permit to Highland Hill Farm at 5275 West Swamp Road, Fountainville, Pennsylvania, 18923, and enclosing an application fee of $1 million. No application will be considered unless a full detailed letter explaining what the access will entail, date of entry, date of exit, and a biosecurity plan for pathogen control is enclosed. The application shall enclose a $10 million bond to ensure that all of Highland's environmental regulations are followed. Further, all federal agents must show proof of a current background check and proof they are covered by a workman's liability insurance policy. All federal agents must follow guidelines set forth under Highland Hill Farm's biosecurity plan in wear full protective suits to prevent contamination of Highlands properties. Any federal agent who enters Highlands properties needs to have a separate vehicle entrance permit, which is available after obtaining a personal permit. All permit applications must include a sworn statement under penalty of perjury that all information is correct and signed by the applicant and his direct supervisor. All applicants must personally agree in writing to be liable for any damages they incur while on Highlands properties and agree to a hold harmless clause that Highland drafts. Applications shall be reviewed within 6 months, and Highland reserves the right to extend the application review time for an additional 6 months. Under Pennsylvania Act 125 of 2010, U.S. government agents and the federal government will face trespass charges and be responsible for any economic damages Highland incurs due to the failure to observe posted biosecurity measures or damages to Highland Hill Farm properties plus civil damages. Highland reserves the right to reject any or all applications for any reason.
When you hate your neighbor, call Highland Hill Farm. We provide screening and buffering trees.